All right,
Yeah.
we are back. We're going to do a quick review of the PlayStation conference. As always, at the end, we're going to answer questions and hear what all of you all thought of that, because that was a conference right there.
Yeah, it was.
That was pretty well done. You want me to go ahead and go through it, or you want to go through
Take it away.
You want me to take it away? Okay. I'm just gonna give a quick impression. I mean, they showed a lot of games that we've already seen. I'm gonna say the things that I wrote down.
Okay.
That shocked me the most. We started off the conference with DLC, which I knew was coming, the Uncharted, but the Horizon stuff is a little exciting.
Yeah.
That game looks more and more fascinating. The fact that they're continuing the story is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And most times DLC, like Uncharted, you saw they kind of do different characters and whatnot.
Right.
So the fact that they're continuing it is quite refreshing. Days Gone
Yeah, definitely.
was probably one of the coolest demos, besides Spider-Man, of that show, in my opinion. Showed a lot more of that game, more so because last year they showed the whole running through the abandoned city with all those zombies coming after them, and you're like, holy crap, what is this game? And this time they kind of show the stealth aspect and just that there's more to the story. So
Right.
Did you like the Days Gone?
I
stuff
did.
That they showed?
I think that was one of the. That was my top. That was my second. If I had to list top three, that'd be my second game.
That one I'm probably the most excited for out
Yeah.
of all of the games coming out.
Definitely.
Maybe not. Spider-Man looks great, but is Days Gone's coming out this year? Did they have a date on there? Did you see?
I don't remember.
Not sure. Let us know in the comments below if that's coming out this year. I'm not sure. But also they had the big shocker of the conference with Shadow of the Colossus. They're doing a remaster of that, which is going to be amazing. Great game. Super awesome game. I enjoy those games a lot. The whole Shadow Colossus Eco. I didn't get to play Last Guardian yet. Are you looking it up right now?
Yeah, I don't think they said it.
Yeah, I don't think they've announced when Days Gone's coming out. They need something this year, which is surprising to me.
It
that
said
they
December 31st, 2017, so that's a placeholder.
Oh yeah, that's a placeholder. Yeah, they needed something this year, and they didn't give us anything there. So they showed some more God of War.
Yep.
Looks amazing.
does.
The whole Norse mythology looks like it's confirmed.
Mhm.
He's got like that whole Mjolnir style axe
Yeah.
instead of Thor's hammer. It's just a
The axe.
axe, but it looked cool. Looked epic.
Yeah,
The kid
that's great.
seems very calm and poised.
Yeah.
No big deal. Big old snake in my face. I'm not scared at all.
Yeah.
So.
He wants to be your friend.
He wants to be your friend. And then I wrote Skyrim VR. Landon's excited about that. I'm actually excited about that too, because that game's already epic enough with headphones in, more or less being fully immersed in that universe. Lose my mind.
Definitely.
And the Spider-Man just really reminded me of Arkham, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And also there was a Spider-Man game back on the 360 called Shattered Dimensions, and it played the same way. You just kind of, with the exception of it didn't have the open world. This one has the open world, which is cool.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of the conference? What did you write down?
Just some things that I put check marks next to that I was interested in. Days Gone, of course. I mean, that game looks great.
It looks amazing.
I'm
The graphics and just the overall quality.
the whole aspect. I mean,
Yep.
you've got to watch out for zombies. You got to watch out for people. You got to watch
Zombies.
out for zombified bears.
Yeah, that one got me.
So
He was like wrapped in barbed wire. Ugh.
Very, very cool. God of War was another one that I picked. I mean, that game looks great.
Yep.
Everything that they showed, there wasn't anything that I.
There was nothing really
was
new.
not- Yeah.
I already seen all this stuff,
Yeah.
with the exception of the Shadow Colossus
Shadow
and
Colossus,
Skyrim
yeah.
VR. I mean, hold up, no, Final Fantasy 15 fishing. That was the big one. That was the big one.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Somebody did.
Somebody thought. I mean,
I think it was more than one person.
Somebody said VR experience. What's the best thing?
wow.
You remember when we fished in Final Fantasy? That.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And that's completely wrong.
Well, that's the thing they've been talking that it's going to have VR support for
Yeah.
forever. And I was like, what's it going to be? And then they're like,
I figured
We
it'd
have
be
no
some
idea what it's
sort
gonna
of
be.
like driving experience or something, but
yeah, no, we got fishing. I'll play it. I like fishing.
I will not
Me too.
be playing that.
But-
Detroit looks very interesting. I like the concept of the game. I just don't, other than what they showed us and gave us a little bit of the story.
You never played Heavy Rain? Well, you never had a PlayStation
Yeah.
3, so. Yeah, no, it looks fun. It's just more of the same from that studio.
But I think Spider-Man is the best looking game that I saw there.
Yes. Call of Duty World War II looked cool.
It did, but again,
I'm excited.
It didn't
It didn't blow me away.
No.
They didn't spend any time. I'm really shocked that the fact that they did not spend much time on all these things.
Surprised they didn't show any much on Destiny.
Nothing on Destiny. You know, they didn't have any major announcements for the console. Like, they just kind of let it go. They're just like, here you go. Buy your PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah.
So, as a whole, I'm going to say let's do a quick conference review. Up until this point, we've seen them all, so they're kind of the last one with the exception of Nintendo tomorrow. I'm gonna go out of 10 here like we did. I gave all the conferences so far. Microsoft was an 8.5 in my book. EA was a 5, Bethesda a 4, and Ubisoft a 6. I'm gonna give PlayStation 7.5, and that's not bad. I mean, it was a good conference just because they showed some quality games, but they just did not really rock my socks. Which I don't think they're trying to do that anymore at E3. I think they're trying to do their own thing and save their reveals for a later date, which I understand.
Try to separate it.
You know, what did you think? What would you rate this conference?
I would give it a 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I liked that we saw gameplay for some of the games we hadn't really seen before. Like you said, some of the things just seemed very underwhelming. Thought they were going to spend a lot more time on Destiny. If it's the best place to play,
yeah,
why,
show us why. Yeah. Activision does not have a presence at E3 this year.
Just give a PlayStation more stuff.
Yeah.
But Call of Duty World War II we really didn't see. I was really surprised we saw Marvel vs. Capcom. That's kind of a
I think it's a timed exclusive though.
I don't know if it is or not.
Because they had Street Fighter as well.
I thought it came out the same day.
Coming on, I don't know.
And then there was like the VR Skyrim, which that's okay.
It looks cool. I will give. That's probably my most surprising. The fact that Bethesda didn't announce that yesterday was kind of cool.
I got Star Child written down. That's the game. It looked like a little side scroller that they had VR experience with.
Yeah, that was interesting. And then the mouse game.
Then
Moss.
Yeah, Moss. And then
the ladies.
The Inpatient.
The Inpatient.
Oh,
yeah, that one looks good. That one looks great.
So y'all have to play through the Inpatient.
So
yeah, me too.
So 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. That would make it my second best conference.
Yeah,
I think it was just a tad above Ubisoft.
Yeah, just a little bit above. What did you think, ladies? Were you a fan of that conference more so than Microsoft?
I was. Maybe not necessarily more than Microsoft.
Yeah.
Unlike you, am not as informed, so some of the things were new. Whereas you were like, "Oh, we've seen that before." I haven't.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
It was right up there.
I don't know much about these games, so I wasn't excited as I was for Microsoft because that's what I'm more used to. So my excitement level was not as high, but I still thought a lot of it looked good. So I'd probably, I don't know. I gave Microsoft an 8. I'd probably give this one a 7.
Okay.
Solid.
I do not remember what I gave Microsoft.
But you're the PlayStation girl, so how do they do for you? We've just deemed you the PlayStation girl.
Well, yeah, you kind of gave me that title.
That's okay.
I don't know. I mean, like some of those that looked really good. Like I thought Days Gone looked really good, but not necessarily something that I want to play.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I would be entertained to watch it, and I thought that the footage that they gave was really entertaining, and I thought it looked really good. But that's not something that I want to sit down and play.
It played through almost like cinematically, like a movie. Like you were captivated to watch it, but as someone who gets
I don't know
scared
about the zombie
easily.
thing, but Uncharted, you know how I feel about
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
I know how you feel about Uncharted.
So excited.
So DLC.
Yeah.
So what would you give out of 10?
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like me. I like it. Yeah. So that will wrap up our coverage for the podcast portion of the PlayStation press conference. At this point, I will cut on to Nintendo, which we'll be doing tomorrow. So.